Yo, what's up? This is Mr. McGee, aka Boopy, aka Born Rich, and you are listening to the Born Rich Club podcast. Make sure you go over to YouTube and support us on the YouTube platform. Just search Born Rich Club podcast, give us a like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. And guys, without further ado, enjoy.
Don't take accountability. Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets. And y'all already know what I'm doing today, man. Listen, we got somebody in the building who, his crossover might be a little better than mine, man. I really don't like it saying that shit, though, man. But you already know, man, we got a talented young brother, man, got his head on his shoulders, a graduate, you know what I'm saying, of college. Black man, graduate of college. Where I'm from, it's equivalent to having a diamond record. If y'all know what that means. If y'all done ever saw when Jay-Z and Eminem had them diamond records and how they felt, that's how we feel when we see an African-American black brother graduate, because we don't get to see that a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I got Marcus Fitzgerald Jr. live in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up, homie? What up? Tyler, is this good on him right here? Can you hear him good? What's up, man? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How
You
about
ready?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, that's what's up, man. Listen, man, I'm mad. Unfortunately, I heard about the incident, man.
Yeah.
You're a little hurt, man, because I was telling my co-host, I'm like, hey, bro, we're gonna do this in the gym.
Yeah, I was ready. That would have been lit.
Are you ready?
That would have been
See, I was
lit.
like,
That
we're gonna
would've
do
been
this in
good
the
for
gym, because
sure.
I want to do one-on-one.
Yeah.
I'm probably listen, bro, out of Tennessee, I'm ranked, I think, 4,800.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna
Don't
go.
let nobody take my idea. That's a good idea to do it in the gym.
No,
so you
that's
gotta wait
what,
till
yeah, man,
I
for
get
sure,
back
'cause
so
I
we can
used to
do it
know how to
again.
dunk in my head, bro. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man.
Right.
But happy that you got to come here, man.
For
Listen,
sure.
bro, know your dad, your grandfather went to school, man, with him, man. Listen, man, you most definitely got a legacy background on you, man. I'm gonna get into that right now. So
Okay.
I'm gonna just jump straight into it. How is it ever any pressure? Like knowing from, and hear me what I feel to say, right? I remember going through Pearl. First time I walked through Pearl, I thought I was going to be basketball. First thing, they was like, hold on. You know Coach Fitzgerald? Instantly. Like, and I'm from East Nashville.
Yeah.
So me going to Pearl Cone was all the way out of my element. But the first name I remember anybody telling me was, you going to do anything with sports, you got to go holler at Coach Fitzgerald.
Mm-hmm.
And at this
sure.
time, I think Coach Boo told me that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Coach
another
Boo, my
coach.
guy.
If y'all remember
Yeah.
Coach Boo,
Yeah,
Coach
Coach
Boo
Boo, my
told
guy.
me that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
Like you got to go holler at Coach Fitzgerald. Coach Fitzgerald in Tennessee, period, name holds weight, right? Got that out the way. Then we got your father. Come on now. We ain't even got to, you know what I'm saying? Every time a top 5 is mentioned in Nashville, Tennessee, most definitely your pops is on there, right?
Right.
Is it pressure on you to succeed, not in basketball, not in academics, but in life,
In life, yeah.
period, when you got a strong background like that?
I feel like it was probably more when I was younger, pressure, like just with me like starting out playing basketball, and like when I got in middle school, I wanted to, cause you know at that time there was like the prime. They was still my dad was still rapping, my granddad was still coaching, so it was just like, man, I'm next up. I gotta be like them or as good as they was in whatever aspect.
For
so
sure.
That's probably where I felt like the most pressure like in life now. But like once I got to like high school and then now playing all the way college and then just the way the trajectory of my life is going now, I don't feel pressure. I feel like I want to say mentally, but like in my head, like I exceeded like what I was supposed to do already. So I look at them and they, that come from them, like, giving me confidence of doing.
Oh yeah, your daddy got swag now. Yeah, your daddy gonna make sure he got confidence.
all the things that I done. So they for sure tell me.
But ain't it pressure though? Like I'm saying, like because when you come from backgrounds like this, right? It's like people. A lot of other people on the outside thinking it's already set up for you to win because they already got a legacy where they won. Like they can walk you through certain doors.
Yeah.
They
for
can
sure.
introduce you to certain people that maybe you wouldn't be able to introduce yourself. You
Nah,
know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Is it pressure when they bring you around these type of people that they done open up doors for to bring for you?
I feel like
because they looking at you to be like, oh, this your son.
Yeah. So for sure. I feel like definitely like first impression, like what you say, if they bring me around somebody that they already know, and that person looking at me like I'm them. So of course I feel for sure. Like especially first times, but I just feel like I'm confident enough to like, it's pressure at first, I might feel a little uneasy about, that scenario. But once I like get in the door and get whatever, I got, confidence or whatever.
Because, when I'm going to tell you, I remember I follow your Pops, and he posted you did a video. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm biased because I'm for the listen.
Rapping?
Yeah, rapping.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We can talk about that.
Yeah, so listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm biased. Because when he dropped it, one, I'm going to look at it anyway because who I'm following.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If he posted, I'm about to look at it, right? Second, I'm like, damn, boy, his dad a bad motherfucker in this now, man. like, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Your dad is most definitely a legend.
Yeah.
Rapping, when you came and said, Pops, I want to rap. Mm-hmm. How serious was you, and did you know the shoes that you gonna have to feel?
Nah, because I wasn't even thinking about him when I was like, so probably COVID. Like, when COVID happened. So that's when I really like, people I was hanging around, my friends, they was real, like serious in rapping. So I used to be there, chilling. They was rapping. So I'm like, man, I was like, let me try rapping, So that's when I had started, like, for real. Like, that's when I just started, being around, like, music, just rapping. So I always thought, like, I never thought about, like, me being compared to, my dad or whatever. Because I always felt like,
we're going to have
felt like we,
y'all generations.
Right. So I never even thought about it like that, like how you said it. But it is, like, it's crazy.
Hell yeah.
So
they don't care if your dad rapped in the 70s or the 60s. If you come out and you got a background history, and your background history is music, and then who you associated with,
for sure.
Most definitely.
So I was already like, man, we ain't even the same. But now, like, I start to see it more because.
Did you ask him? Did you have to? But going through it, then you had to be like, hey, ain't it something you had to ask your dad about music?
Every song that I made, I gotta let him hear it. Like,
he give you good feedback.
So before I even started, letting other people hear it, I let him hear it. So I was like, I might just think this hard. Like, I might be tripping. Like, so let me ask him. You're gonna be.
That's me. I always think my shit hard. You gonna be trash as hell.
So he gonna keep it real. It's like, I ain't gonna send me out. So I always, I asked him first before I even start. Like,
before you go through your
level.
process.
Yeah. So
see, and that's the thing. So let me ask you that: how does it feel? Because it's other people in the studio, right?
Yeah.
Who shit may be trash, maybe to them, and they don't know, but they ain't got nobody who got an ear like that.
Right.
So when you do gotta ask him, do that make you feel like? How do that make you feel like? Okay, at least I'm up one because I got somebody who got that ear.
Nah, facts. It's definitely a blessing. Like,
he criticized you on your music.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit.
He'd be like, oh, nah, this the one. He was like, I don't really like this one, but this one, So it's just like, it's automatically like, if he ever like, not really, mess with one of them, then he'll definitely build it back up with something else. So that's just
facts, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Because like I said, we all at times need that person who's seasoned, or who done already been in the situation that we've been in. Because like I said, it's not a lot, man. We gonna go back to the family part, man. Growing up, right? Mm-hmm. What age did you feel like, you was like, man, I'm finna take basketball serious?
Mm-hmm. Probably like 13, 7th grade.
7th grade?
Yeah.
Who you went to? Mama, dad, I'm finna do this.
Probably, okay, I'm gonna say like end of 6th grade. So probably like end of 6th grade, 7th grade. And that's when I was like, man, I want to be homeschooled. Just the whole.
Shit, you just walked straight in there and
the whole year. It was like a joint, but he recommended it, and I was like, homeschool, you think about it, it's gonna be boring. I ain't gonna be doing nothing all day.
Most definitely.
And I ain't finna be doing nothing but working out.
Now, my age, we wanted a homeschool.
You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what you think. That's what you think at first. Yeah, like, so at first, I was like, man, this is what I want. Like, I want this. And then it wasn't. It did. Like, once you get into it, you like, I'm on my own. I'm doing this in middle school. So I'm on my own. I'm doing this, and I'm working out every day, all day, multiple times a day. So that's just like when I was like damn, I gotta
You
broke it
taking
down.
it
I'm finna
serious,
be
though.
serious. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got to, because this got to pay off. I'm doing all this right now. So that's probably when I was like,
That's
okay.
when you was like, all right, man, I'm
Yeah.
finna take it all the way serious.
Yeah.
So once you got to high school, you balling, cocky, right? Because you hooping on niggas, right? When you get to high school and you doing all this, is you already thinking college?
No, in high school, I feel like I was focused on high school. I was focused on everybody else. Real,
That's a good. That's good, bro.
No, because I
Not
feel
good.
like
I'm saying that's good. You been honest. Like now, I'm focused on.
I was in high school. I was probably focused on the wrong thing because I was always comparing myself to other people my age.
Yeah.
So I can say that now because
most
I'm
definitely.
past it. But like I definitely had like because I feel like sometimes it was unfair like to me because I feel like, man, I'm better than this person or I'm better than this. So I was always comparing like, man, why he getting this?
Yeah, why he getting that many minutes for? He know he's sorry.
Or why he ranked this and why I'm not, so it was always that I feel like, and you shouldn't do that because you waste a lot of time. You waste a lot of time doing that, and that ain't nothing.
That's fake.
That ain't gonna get you nowhere.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
A lot of people look at social media or they'll look at your highlights of your life. And they'll put themselves in there. And that's how a lot of people quit. Mm-hmm. It's because they'll look at what you're doing and not knowing the grind and the hustle that you put in for it, though.
For sure.
They just looking at saying you winning. But the whole time, you about to start cooking, though. But we won't look and give ourselves that time. We'll say, I want this right now. Yeah. So, what was your first acceptance letter?
Well, it was probably 8th grade. That was
damn, boy, you hooping.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
8th grade was crazy. It was ETSU when my Coach Penny was at ETSU. So
shout out Coach Penny.
Yeah, for sure, my guy. So that's when he was there. So I went after my 8th grade year, I went to the elite camp. They had a camp, whatever. But it was like only a couple middle schoolers. Me, I was in 8th grade. Then everybody else was high school, and that was just when I started to get confidence. Like I can play with anybody. And then after that, I got a offer from ETSU when I was there, like right when I was leaving.
So right when you going, that's when you get your first acceptance letter.
So like when
there.
I was in the car riding back going to Nashville, that's when they called me and was like, yeah.
That's what's up, man. So once you get so now we going through that, right? So once you get your acceptance letter, do you already have a school in mind? Or you just freestyling?
Yeah,
right
when
now?
I was growing up, of course, I wanted, man, I was, my great grandma was a Kentucky fan. I wanted to go to Kentucky for sure.
So
that's
big
what everybody.
school.
I was,
big school.
You always had that aspiration when you're younger, for sure. But it's all about the fit. Like you can't, I'm telling everybody, you rather go somewhere where somebody gonna let you rock and play your game and be you, than go somewhere where you just a piece. Like you replaceable. So you definitely gotta. That's what went into where I'm going in college wise.
Playing on that college level, getting to the point where now you seeing this shit can happen.
Yeah.
Cause look, from 8th grade, clowning, going into your high school, and you saying, man, you looking at people like, man, I know I can beat him.
Yeah.
I know I'm better than him. Get past that, now acceptance letters, and now it's college. Once college come, how you making that transition? Because you saying at first you was saying judging others, man, but now you in college. How was that transition coming from that high school mind frame going into college?
Man, it was. I'm not gonna lie, I was unsure going to college too, because you don't really know what to expect. Like it's college. Everybody just talk about it's college. I'm finna play grown men. Like you coming from high school and you about to play grown men. So I was, of course, at first you unsure until you get like your feet wet, till you get first game, until you really get out there and be like, okay, it's just basketball at the end of the day. It ain't that too much different than what I've been used to. But the transition probably just practice, like the whole summer practicing against your teammates. They've been in college, so you automatically you coming in, and then people looking at you like, oh, you supposed to be. Oh, okay, so it's all like you get tested every day in college, so that's what really help you.
I remember I was doing something. I was talking to a guy from Kentucky, Big Steve. I won't never forget. And I just did an interview with your dad, and I was like, man, he got a son that's hooping. Big Steve, he loves sports, right? And he one of them dudes you gotta show.
Yeah.
So I'm talking shit, and I'm acting like I know you too. So I'm doing all that. Like, yeah, man, Cole, doing all that. And he was like, let me see him. And I remember I had to go on your pops page, went on your page.
Yeah.
I said, man, and your pops had some videos or some clips, and I showed him. And he ain't really say nothing much to me. He just like, yeah, I see him. So probably about 45 minutes later, he come back to me. And he said, hey, man, hey, that Fitzgerald boy, man, he cold, man. I said, hell yeah, he cold, man. I said, I told you. I say that to describe your stay at TSU. Mm-hmm. How you when you go to TSU, you say you already, because people is looking at you. I think this is sports, right? They looking like, man, so he finna replace so and so, right? How was your stay at TSU?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably the first thing you say when people looking at you like he's so and so, especially because I'm from Nashville, so I went to school up the street, so they automatically thinking like, oh man, he finna come here. I feel like that it wasn't as much of that as I thought it was gonna be, because that go into like what type of person I am, and I'm not really that, aggressive or like personally, like as a like the way I carry myself.
Approach, your approach ain't.
It was easy because I'm chill, like I'm. Whatever. I'm just let the game, whatever, do the talking. So I ain't really.
Yeah, because sometimes people can misjudge people. Right. They can be like, he don't come in cocky and arrogant.
Right.
And then it takes somebody to be like, hey, nah, he cool as hell.
Yeah. Facts. So that part make it easy too. But I mean, also my coach, and he made it easy also, just, implementing, where I'm going and where I came from.
How was it playing in front of your home crowd though?
Yeah, it was cool. It's cool. It can be sometimes because everybody feel like it's so easy to access you. So like, everybody feel like they can say something and they know what's going on and they know because you're right here. Just like people that you grew up with or went to high school with or just family where you've been around, because I'm down the street. Like I know him and he's still right here.
That's me.
So
I can call him.
I can call him.
So you're recording everything and I'm trying to call you.
So it's a lot. You get on social media, you get like all that. So it's good and bad to that. It's going through that.
Who was your toughest opponent you faced?
Like just throughout basketball.
when you was in TSU.
Oh, TSU?
Your first season, when you had to realize, okay, I am playing with these big boys, man. They got me messed up.
I can't even remember. Probably Belmont. Probably when we played Belmont. That was my first game of the season. Like, we didn't play till December. We played Belmont first game of the season. So that's when they was real good. Grayson Murphy, Nick, they had a whole bunch of people that was good.
Can your game play with you? Can your mental play with you if you on a losing team, but you a winner?
Yeah, for
like
sure.
If you coming from winning?
Yeah, for sure. That's something you got to get used to. You got to get used to losing if you've been used to winning. So you got to get. So that's something. If you a winner, you've been winning. You win a lot in life, and you just start losing. That's something another thing you got to get used to. You got to
because that ain't
change.
easy.
No. You got to change. Just like you used to winning, you got to get used to losing at the same time. So you can that can mess with you, especially it can make you doubt yourself, confidence-wise. You can go into the game, you man, we ain't going to win anyway. So all of that can mess with you.
Hell yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So like just because you just said you got to get used to losing.
Yeah.
If you coming in from, like I said, AAU, high school, and you just been dominating, and then you get to a college, and then you like, oh, shit. Man, we 4-12, man.
Yeah. That changed.
It can play with your game?
For sure. Because one thing can happen, and then you like, oh man, here we go again. You already thinking that, and it might not. The game's still going on. You might not even lost yet, but you already one bad thing happened. You already, man, here we go again. We losing again. It's right on page of what we've been doing the whole season. Yeah. So it definitely can mess with you.
It teach you professionalism, right? As y'all going through the college phases like that.
It teach you tunnel vision. Only focus, control what you can control, what you can focus on. You can't worry about. You of course you want to win, but you can't control everything. Like when can't control the refs, can't control how you gonna, but you can control yourself how you gonna play. So
well, you was focused because you in the 1,000-point club.
Yeah.
Right?
For sure.
So most definitely you still had your tunnel vision. Once you realized you was in that 1,000-point club, how it make you feel? Because I know your pops most definitely was happy.
Yeah. I mean, cause I'm still playing, so it take my pops and everybody else to tell you like, damn, that's special, like. But of course, when I was still playing, like, and I'm still playing, so it just take like, man, that's something different. Everybody don't do that. So, but I was thinking like, man, I'm trying to get, 2,000. I'm trying to get 1,500. So I'm not really like, you got to stop and think about that stuff sometimes. You got to, because it don't happen to everybody. So you got to be,
it don't happen
you definitely got to be
everybody.
appreciative for, what you done did. And,
Most definitely. Now this season right here coming up, unfortunately,
Right.
end up having a accident, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got injured, and you'll be out for the remainder of the season.
Yep.
What keep you motivated on the sideline? Just to, cause you still got to be in that mode.
Yeah,
still
you definitely
like,
do.
Cause you can lose it. Cause you can be like, man, I'm out.
Yeah.
Cause that mind frame. But what keep you motivated to be like, you know what? I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna support my team. Like I'm still starting. I'm still doing this.
Right. I just probably just picturing myself coming back. I love like coming back from stuff. So like,
comeback story.
Yeah. So just me seeing myself like, I already know what I done did. So, it didn't happen this year, whatever. But just keeping the same mindset of me working every day. So I'm if I ain't playing basketball, I'm working to do something, to help me to go basketball. So with my hip, I can't play. So, but I'm treating like this physical therapy, this rehab, like it's practice, or I'm putting up 100 shots, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. So I'm just replacing something with something else that can help me.
Give me your pregame warm up. Like what you go through right before a game start, what you listening to.
Yeah.
What gets you motivated to go out here and kick ass?
Definitely. Definitely gotta have music. That's the first thing.
Most definitely
that's
gotta
the first
have
thing.
some music.
You gotta have music.
I mean, that's what I'm picturing when I see you had your thing, you got your phone, and you moving like it.
I gotta have music. I gotta be in the mindset of, man, cause I like to have fun before the game. You gotta dance. You gotta do all that. You gotta listen to your favorite song. You gotta figure out what song you listening to. You gotta all that. So for me that changed a lot. Probably what's the most consistent.
Yeah, what's your most consistent warm up?
Man, I like Uzi. I listen to Uzi a lot. I don't know. I listen to me a lot.
Okay.
I listen to that before the game. I listen to that before the game for sure.
Put your cell phone, go and get yourself hyped.
Yeah, and just the energy, like in the gym. That like I figure I play better when it's people, when it's a lot of
when the
when
eyes
it's
on you.
with a lot of
you ready.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
You ain't afraid of the spotlight.
Yeah, I feel like that should make everybody. Hell
nah,
go.
Home.
Like,
don't like that spotlight like
man, that just
they think they be ready for it. And nah.
It's different.
But you got the genes though, because
Yeah,
your people already they ain't afraid of no motherfuckers spotlight on.
Nah, for sure.
How do you balance your grades and still put that work on? Put that work on the court, like, cause you still gotta go through them grades. Cause I hear your people preaching about education.
Yeah.
It ain't about nothing else that you doing. Education first.
Yeah.
How you put education first? Because it be hard, bro. It be hard. I'm just saying.
I know. Like
how do you do it? Because just think about it like this, right? You hear your name, you know you ballin'.
Yeah.
You know you got a chance to reach that level that a lot don't get to reach where we from. You see what I'm saying? And you on that path. It's like you got the GPS to it.
Yeah.
But you still gotta have your grades. Like, is that hard? Because you hearing the crowd.
Yeah.
But over here, it's like 5 more years, y'all. I'll be able to kind of interact with y'all. Describe that and take me down there.
Yeah, I feel like you just gotta learn like how to manage, this over here and what, like you said, everybody else like at an early age. So I feel like I learned just like before I even got to where college, where I really had to manage. I feel like during like middle school and high school, I learned to prioritize. I can't do that unless I get this. So like everything was a reward to me. So I finished this. Reward is I get to do that. I get to play basketball. I get to I get to shine. I get to do everything.
Sure.
So you gotta handle that business first before you.
Yeah, because you got to keep them grades right. Because if you don't keep the grades right, you off the team.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't
I'm just saying, right? You off the team. So, cause look, man, I'm gonna be honest. I tell people this, man. When you hear your name roar, like me, bro, I try to tell a lot of people that I grew up with. A lot of people I grew up with, to this day, they still like their name to be heard, like roar, right? And they like to hear it so much where they won't focus on the now.
Yeah.
they'll just only focus on, man, my name was only ruined because I was a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta go back to being a drug dealer to hear my name roar because I ain't a drug dealer no more. I'm doing this.
Right.
But only 2 people come and see me when I'm doing this.
Right.
But when I'm out here,
Yeah.
I get a million
That's
people
hard.
come
That's
to
hard.
see me.
That's a hard thing to manage. I feel like everybody got to figure out because them 2 people might be the 2 people you need to get back. So
Facts.
I feel like you got to focus on it's other ways to get your name ruined. So if this thing is got more cons than pros, maybe you should try to channel everything you can to get your if that's the biggest thing, everything you can to get your name back where you want it to be. In them 2 people that you got that's cheering for you every day.
True.
Yeah.
Because
that's
true.
It ain't no.
It
ain't no other way. It ain't no.
It ain't an answer. Really.
Yeah, it ain't because
it gotta be in you.
It looks sweet, like it.
Yeah.
If it's something you've been doing and
That's what
I'm saying.
It looks sweet, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just you just got to realize like the end result ain't is it worth it?
Yeah.
So it's just
because sometimes that shit don't be worth it. I want to ask you this. Give me 3 things your pops installed in you that you use to this day.
Probably one thing is probably be a leader. Don't follow nobody.
Yeah,
I probably took that to way past what he meant, but
yeah,
because I don't really, I be by myself mostly. So but definitely that. Don't never follow nobody. Just love and appreciate your parents and grandparents, everybody who done did something for you. You make sure you let them know that they appreciate you. Where that might not even just family, just people that that's gonna help you, instrumental in your life. You definitely gotta, you gotta love them out loud, let them know.
Being a leader, loving your family.
Yep, and people, that's done did stuff for you. Let them know, and
that's
just
what's
probably
up.
just always just being myself. Just never.
Being a leader is important.
Never conforming to that's under being a leader too, but never conforming to what everybody else is doing. So
yeah,
for sure.
Because a lot of people get caught up in watching what somebody else is doing.
Yeah.
A lot of people get caught up in, man, a lot of people I call them assistant teachers. Because you remember when I was going to school, we used to have certain classes where we'll have a teacher and we'll have an assistant teacher.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I remember that.
And a lot of times we ain't even want to listen to the assistant teacher. Well, because assistant teacher.
Yeah.
Right? Like, man, you ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we try, because being a leader is different from a lot of, how other people got the conception of being a leader is, right? Sometimes people just want to be a leader if it's beneficial. You know what I'm saying? It's beneficial for me to be a leader right now, for I can win to what I want to do, then they'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
But for you to learn those 3 things, and it's him and installing it in you, and you still bringing them around right now, and that's how you carrying the morals and the core values, what you putting yourself in, that says a lot about your character.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, man. Give me your top 5 right now basketball players. Who influenced you? Who made you pick and rock up? Who you outside when you doing your layup, who you thinking you is?
So, okay. Top 5.
Top 5.
This.
You feel like some bullshit.
Or influence me.
When you say what I think.
Influence me.
When people say that, I mean, you finna talk about Chauncey Billups and stuff. Yeah, who?
No. Brian for sure. That's been my favorite player since he, came in the league. So
you think Bronny better than Michael Jordan?
Brian? LeBron?
Yeah.
For sure.
Damn, boy, I bet you know.
For sure.
Them arguments ain't good in the house.
Man, I've been fighting. I've been doing that since I can remember.
Because it is Michael Jordan, though, right?
No.
But I see you really looking at me like, a little bit.
I can't even. Now it ain't even no conversation no more.
All right, I want to say this then. Because we all know, we sports fans. LeBron James and his son, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, LeBron James most definitely gonna go down as one of the greatest basketball players that done picked that pill up, and has moved the NBA vision to a whole new level.
Yeah,
opening up doors. They got a joke where they say he the GM, he the coach and the GM.
The GM for sure.
He has opened up several doors for his son to come in the league, right? So I want to ask, I got a 2-part question. One question is, how do a ball player like yourself who work hard, right? Who work hard every single day to reach this goal of going to the NBA, but then watching a player get picked and it seems like his dad is giving him the full ride.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes people get shit, you be like, man, they ain't even deserve it. I used to be like that, right? I remember jumping out the porch. Like I had to jump off the porch.
Yeah.
Like I didn't jump out the porch because my uncle got money.
Yeah,
I didn't jump out the porch because my brother got money. No, I didn't have a handout to be like, here go a brick. Or here go a 4-way. It was, I had to start from the bottom.
Yeah.
So I looked at people that
Like,
had
man.
cousins.
Yeah.
And like, oh, no, your cousin gave you that.
Yeah,
You ain't no hustler. I'm a hustler because I didn't have nothing and I got that. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
How do you feel about LeBron giving his son? It seems like he's giving his son
Like a head start.
more than a head start.
Yeah.
He's playing for America's favorite basketball team.
Yeah.
That's the Lakers.
Yeah.
He's in a well organized franchise, and it was second rounder. I want to say he even got guaranteed money.
Yeah, facts.
And I don't even think they was
50-something
doing that.
pick, and he got guaranteed.
I
They
don't
don't
think
even do
they
that.
was doing that. They don't do that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about? Because you a ball player,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
How did you feel about watching another basketball player that really don't have the accolades or the stats to put him in this position, but get this type of position?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, on one hand, it's like, damn. I'm looking at it like that was.
Get some real shit. Tell me how
Right,
you looking at it.
I'm like, damn, he's looking at it like that was easy. Like, he ain't, but I put it in an aspect like LeBron had to, everything that he went through, everything that he did and that happened to him when he was younger, and he paved that. So how can you be mad? And because somebody had to go through it.
I don't think mad. I think people more upset. I don't think they was mad.
But I'm saying not because Bronny. That's what you do. That's what parents supposed to do. That's what supposed to happen. So I look at it as
parents. I'm sorry for cutting you off. But that's
Yeah.
what parents do if they got a liquor store.
Yeah,
they got a
and this the
laundromat.
first time that this doesn't happen
Not
in
if I
basketball
play
and
basketball.
sports. Right. So
Right.
people do that in every other job everywhere else. Like everybody do nepotism. But when this the first time it happened in basketball, so everybody like, man, like that ain't. But
Because
it happens all the time.
No, it happens all the time, right? Like getting mad at my girl, right? In the house, it might happen.
Yeah.
But outside, you ain't gonna know we mad at each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look. So this is what I'm basically saying. Getting that full ride like that sometimes it can mess up the basketball culture.
You can. But
Because
the cream always gonna rise to the top. Like
because now if I'm a
gonna be able
ball
to see.
player, that's what I'm saying I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Right? Because if he didn't earn it, do he earn to be at this spot? Or is he only earned to be at this spot because I earned this spot for him?
Right. Well, if he didn't earn it, you're gonna be able to see quick. I think. So,
Well, you see it now. No,
You're gonna be able to see it. So
But you
that's
see it now, though. Because the reason I say you see it now, because it was way, way better players that was left undrafted.
And that's the
what's
part. Messed up.
That's the part that I'm trying to get
that's
with you.
That's what's messed up. That's the only thing is I can put myself, because I can put myself in their shoes, because I can see, like, I'm in the draft. I done did all this in college, and I done put on 4 years.
for sure.
And I'm,
then somebody say,
I'm looking at
his son
Bronny.
coming.
So that's like, it's a little, but it's just I just hope they are confident in what they done did, and they
for
work.
sure.
And they just know that the real always gonna prevail. So you just gotta.
I think Perks did happen now because it's LeBron James' son. Because I
Right.
want to say now the G League, they stay at private hotels now. Now they got a jet.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So all that's what I'm saying.
I study all this. I'm looking at all this. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn. So they weren't having this at first. Oh, okay, Bronny came.
Yeah.
But then now they saying Bronny can set out
Yeah.
away game.
Yeah.
So he ain't got to go to them away game.
That's what I'm saying. You always gonna be. However it work out, however it happen, it's gonna happen. Because you gonna be able to see it's gonna unfold how it's supposed to. Like if he wasn't supposed to get where he is now, you're gonna be able to see quick. It's gonna happen quick.
Yeah, but it ain't
either way.
gonna happen that quick because he got his last name is James. So so this is what that means. When your last name is James, you automatically got 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
So he's gonna already make his money.
But that's quick compared. It's LeBron James. You got LeBron James is his dad.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan kids went to college and didn't do nothing. But Michael Jordan didn't open up. But Michael Jordan didn't open up that door. He didn't give his kids a full ride. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't give his kids a full ride. People that give their kids full rides.
Michael Jordan kids wasn't as good as Bronny though.
Well, it's a lot of other people that's better than Bronny.
Yeah, but
right?
we talking about just people kids.
Well,
Marcus Jordan, he was good.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan's son and Bronny probably averaged the same thing in school.
Like they. I remember.
And honestly, Michael Jordan's son probably was a little more, you know, nastier.
Yeah, Bronny got a 40, and it's just certain intangibles that people look for in NBA players now that he fit the mold. So I feel like that's what made it easier for LeBron to, you know, push that because LeBron is
because LeBron could have went in there and said,
jeans.
Man,
everybody
y'all
gonna look. Everybody gonna look.
Nah.
GM's gonna be like, oh, he got LeBron jeans. We look like
I see what you're saying.
Either way, if
he got LeBron DNA.
If he not good, if he not as good as he wanted to be now, LeBron still LeBron still his dad. He got the same genes as LeBron. So you just looking at what we gonna get in the long run. So if they misjudge that, hey, that's on them. But
Carmelo Anthony's son better.
He like
right.
that. He like that.
Yeah.
He like that. That's what I'm gonna say about Kyle. He like that.
I'll do what I'm saying.
He really like that. He like that for sure.
And that's the opposite, right? Before we get off this up, that's the opposite of what I'm saying. You can tell LeBron pushed his son to the forefront.
Yeah.
I ain't saying Carmelo didn't do his son like that, but Carmelo's son worked nasty.
That's the real. He did it by.
You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, yes, I went here. I know him. But, bro, you going to have to do your 1 too. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to put them shorts on, that jersey on, and show them. Yeah, LeBron James' son just put his jeans and T-shirt on and walk through the door.
But I feel like also they got something to do with, you know, how they grew up also. So I feel like LeBron was at the peak of everything. Like, he was the biggest thing since
he was
Michael Jordan. So if you grow up, Bronny was sheltered. Bronny was this and that. Bronny was this. So you don't get that extra edge in your game that another NBA son would get. That Carmelo is mellow, but Kyle was outside. Kyle was New York. Kyle was so you get extra. So it's different. It's different. You know that people look at it.
So LeBron, because I said who your top 5. You said LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron, you number 1. Okay, I need
Jordan.
4 more. Okay, thank you, man. God damn.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Nah.
Yeah, you made me feel like Jordan came off the bench at first, bro.
They won A1B for sure. I feel like Jordan.
Okay.
And then, see, this way it get like everybody else and just who it get a little subjective right here. Okay. I like.
Yeah, who you like?
I like Kobe.
Okay.
I like Kobe. I think it's because him and LeBron was in the league at the same time and Kobe was still Kobe, but LeBron was the you know. So if you look at it, when they both was in the league at the same time, Kobe didn't really get the experience of being the best player in the league because they both was in at their peak. So it's like you got Kobe Bryant. He winning championships, but there was some years in Kobe's career where they was losing,
like LeBron's career.
Yeah. So, but they was at the same time. So Kobe was losing, and LeBron was he's still young. He's still like, oh, he this young, and just like recency. Like if somebody came in the league and it's this person right here that's been the best in the league for this, but it's a young person that's damn near as good as him. People are always gonna go with what's hot, what's new, and I feel like that happened in Kobe. A chunk of Kobe career that was like people forget, but he was still cold. Like it just.
So you got LeBron, you got Michael Jordan, you got Kobe.
Let's see.
Cause honestly, Steph got more rings faster than LeBron. Yeah. Steph got 4 rings, and he got them faster than what LeBron.
But the ring thing is just that don't matter. I'm not gonna lie. When people bring up rings about who being the best player, it don't matter because people got rings all day. There's not.
Not everybody dropping albums all day, but man, but hold on, hear me out right here though. That what makes you over the board of what you're doing.
So what else make you over them though?
On what? What you talking about?
So if a person, it's it's people in the NBA. They got 5 rings, 10 rings, 7 rings.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't they mentioned? So what else?
Because some of them like Michael Jordan, he drove the bus to get 6 rings.
Right.
Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal drove the bus to get their rings.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Robert Horry, he was a good role player.
Right.
He didn't drive the bus.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He got to sit three. Now we know about Robert Horry.
Right.
But Robert Horry didn't drive that bus to go and get the rings. You see what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of those players, Tim Duncan is not going to, he got 5 rings. He don't get the proper respect because he didn't talk. You see what I'm saying?
He was driving the bus.
No. He drove. No. Most definitely. Listen, his first ring was with David Robinson.
He was driving the bus.
He drove the bus.
First ring was with
He drove the bus.
Shaq.
But I'm saying but that's what I'm saying. They drove the bus. So that's what I'm trying to say with Steph Curry. Steph Curry 4 rings.
Steph a gangster. He
Steph Curry got 4 rings faster than LeBron James. He was in the LeBron James. Yeah, LeBron James.
Steph bus was full.
Yeah, but LeBron James is the first player that I ever got to see, right?
Steph bus was full too.
Most
now.
definitely bus was full. Listen. Steph Curry had a bus, but Steph Curry drove the bus. Even though he had high level, elite Hall of Famers on his team, he drove that bus.
So LeBron ain't drive the bus.
No, LeBron drove. Almost definitely. Listen, bro, I won't take nothing from LeBron because LeBron is a phenomenal basketball player ever since Michael Jordan. Once Michael Jordan retired, the NBA, I'm not going to say the NBA was missing a key piece, but we was missing a Superman.
Yeah, I agree.
We had Kobe. Kobe was still around. We loved it, Kobe. But somehow LeBron James overshadowed Kobe. But Kobe was the dog, though.
He was still,
and I don't
understand.
understand. Yeah, most definitely. But what I'm saying is, we can't forget about. AI ain't gonna really get that much attention because he didn't rent a ring.
Right.
So I'm going back on that. So 2 things. I'm going back on you when you say the rings, man. The rings matter. That's why Shaq able to mess with Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Man, whatever, man. You ain't getting a ring though.
I feel okay. I'm not gonna say they don't matter at all, but I feel like as much weight as rings hold with people, I feel like it's not because
that's that new generation, homie. Because us right here,
what makes like
ring. What makes it? Dedication, hard work, grind, grit.
It's people generational.
Yeah.
That's what makes you the best basketball player of all time. Generational talent. I feel like
you think Carmelo Anthony don't want a ring?
No, I think he do.
Yeah,
I think he do.
He tried to feed us with some BS when he was like, "I got this many Olympic."
Yeah.
Bruh,
I think everybody want to win it. Everybody want to win it.
You want to go on that? And here go another thing about Michael Jordan and LeBron. Before I switch this subject, every time Michael Jordan stepped on that court for the NBA Finals and tied them Jordans up, he won. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree.
I agree. LeBron most definitely, man, is on. He's that elite level. Basketball player. Most definitely can't take nothing from him. It is Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Is no different order because we're gonna have a bunch of different orders, but but those 3 most definitely are the pivotal of NBA basketball, professional basketball.
For
sure. I will. I ain't gonna keep arguing with you on that LeBron and Michael Jordan thing. So
because I got some more points about LeBron. So you just
what did he cry more?
No.
Because that's the only thing. LeBron James is most definitely a great basketball player. I'm happy.
But what about the expectations for LeBron?
Oh yeah.
What about
definitely.
how does that not from him being 16 years old to 40? When does that?
No.
When have we ever? Because Michael Jordan got better. He kept getting better. Like.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan had his name when he got it. When he was a rookie, he got his name. But I'm going with you.
But what's at 16 years old? Who have we seen to be
nobody
exceed?
Nobody.
What they say? Oh, he's gonna be the next Michael Jordan, and do it. That don't happen.
No, that don't.
Nobody gets named the chosen one and do it. Still, it's people we see to this day.
I totally agree with you on that. Listen, that what makes me let LeBron in the party. Because I'm the dude who they be like, I be like, you can get in, you can get in.
Yeah,
I put my
yeah.
hold on home. And then somebody say, hey, bro, you know he been doing this since he was 16. And I'm like, yeah. Hey, bro, no smoking, man. Y'all catch the smoke, you out of here. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
We still put LeBron through that door because of the expectations.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, and because the expectations is on you.
It was, yeah.
Because you listen, bro. Like I said, when I seen your music, never heard your music.
Yeah.
Instantly, I gotta listen to it because
Yeah.
it's coming down somebody who we look up to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And soon as I'm looking at it, without even knowing you, I'm already putting high expectations on this song.
For sure.
This is gonna make me either listen to it, or this is either gonna make me say, oh, okay, all professionals do this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so me listening to you, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be real. When I listen to artists that's already doing something else, that's making them a name, I can't see past of what they already was doing. I'm being honest,
keep going,
right?
Keep going. Yeah. For sure.
I listen to Flage. I still see crossover though, so I'm like, man, I don't want to listen to it.
That's hard, yeah.
Because
it's hard to do. It's hard, yeah.
This, right?
Facts.
Because that's what we do now. I'm laying right there for a second. I'm going to take it over to what we do. That's why somebody can like you, bro. Love what you're doing. Never met you. And I hear this a lot. Never met you, but they love your page. They love what you're doing. You can then... They see you and you hop out of a 1999 Honda.
Yeah.
They act like they lose everything about you. They say, man, I thought he was, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, I like him, man. He supposed to be, his expectations gonna be on you.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? When you doing something good. So when I'm looking at other people that's already exceeded in something else, and when I'm listening to, I'm like, man, if I want to be a rapper.
Yep.
Because when I was growing up, you couldn't be a rapper. They had to pick you. You know what I'm saying? Where you from got to pick you.
Yeah.
They got to say, nah, he the next one, put him on the thing. Yeah. It wasn't out for the rap. Out for the rap. You see what I'm saying?
Probably need to go back to doing that.
No, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was way not that.
Yeah.
Because now you can just do that.
Yeah.
And you can. So it wasn't like this. That's why I'm talking about the expectations. So when I'm looking, I said, let me listen to him. And I'm going to keep it real. When I listen to you, I didn't see basketball.
Yeah.
I seen what I see. I said, okay. Yo, that's how the videos post.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Now I'm looking like, because I hear you. I'm hearing it like, oh, yeah, he got it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he got it. Because look, I ain't thinking basketball with this nigga. Okay, then he got the video right. Okay, he doing this. Now I stop to make sure I'm not tripping. Now I got to call my co-host.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I call my co-host, I got to say, man, how you see, you file the paper. You file the paper, man. I be filing the paper. Man, you know his son got to rap. And then my co-host say, you know, talking about the one to play basketball. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now you did, when you say that, you gotta say, now go to his page, listen to it. I gotta make sure I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then when you make sure we ain't tripping, because my co-host, once he heard you rap, my co-host the first person that was all in your inbox. You know what I'm saying? I said, nigga, goddamn, nigga, get a nigga a minute to answer. But we both was like, nah, he can rap. Nah, he can rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't watching you. Yes, we looking at you shoot threes and playing defense, but when we listening to your music, we ain't thinking that.
Man.
So but our expectation was he better be good.
Yeah.
You see
what
I'm saying?
you're saying, probably the expectation thing, you don't know how nervous I was. I'm still working on that, especially with me, you know, doing the music thing. I'm still working on just because the expectation is, oh, he play basketball. He ain't, you know, that's the first thing people gonna say. He play basketball. He ain't nothing. You know, that's what, you know, that's the first thing that people gonna look at it because that's what I've been doing. But I still, when I did the video, I was like, man, I'm scared. I don't even want to post it. I was like, I don't even want to post it. But the most, the feedback is probably the biggest thing. You gotta ask people. You can't be scared to, you know, somebody like, you know, how this look like? You know, what you think? So I just kept. It's like, man, I was like, okay, I done heard this from 50 people, so I'm about to go and try.
I want to say Shaquille O'Neal is the only the only professional that got a platinum.
Yep. He say that
They
all
got
the time.
a platinum.
He gonna let you know.
They got
You know,
a platinum album.
Yeah.
But don't forget Allen Iverson rapped.
Kobe.
Kobe rapped. Well, I'm gonna tell you the people who took it serious. Allen Iverson. David Stern stopped him from rapping. His name was Jules. His name was Jules. He tried to do the little thing, but David Stern was like, "Hey man, you gonna play ball? Are you gonna do this?"
They weren't ready for that.
But a lot of guys do try to, try to rap, and they just don't. They don't have that. So for you, what's the difference? Because you saying, man, I'm still a little nervous.
Yeah.
But you ain't nervous on that court.
Yeah, I ain't nervous
So
on the
look,
court.
what's
So
the
it's
difference? So what's that difference? So if you ain't nervous on the court and you got thousands of people looking at you,
Yeah.
then you on TV in the booth, you by yourself.
Yeah.
What's the difference though?
I just feel like-
Is it that pops like I gotta let my
for sure. That's the first thing, because I mean you got to realize like the magnitude of him is just it's what it is. So me just and I feel like I'm new too. So like I just started doing this. He done did this his whole life, and everybody know him for that. So everybody know me for a whole nother reason. So I gotta prove that. I ain't just doing it just because I'm a basketball player and I got people that want. I'm trying to.
This your passion too.
Right. So I start loving these things at the same time. But I never really like rapping. But music is something that I can't live without. Like that's probably me listening to music and me being able to. That's probably more than basketball. Like just on the aspect of just what stuff that I can't see myself without. So me rapping was probably just coming from hearing different types of music and just listening to that and growing up. Just probably with him just listening, just seeing different songs and seeing him rapping and seeing him. So it's probably it happened because of that. But
for sure.
That's something that I just
when the album coming out then. Since we talking about it because you got that legacy family where they didn't give up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I got to be around your granddad. I got to be around your dad, and so you know what I mean by not giving up.
Yeah,
because they wouldn't reach the level of coach or entrepreneur, musician, well-respected artist.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not just by street guys, but radio people, high elite industry people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's looking and saying, no, this guy was that guy, right?
Yeah.
You taking it serious, right? You just said, when the album coming? We got time to work on it.
Definitely got time. No, I got.
Yeah, we got time to work on it.
I got songs for sure. I got songs for days. It's really I'm still in the phase of perfecting how I want to sound and how just getting everything in order, because the graduated song is definitely on the way to when the song I dropped the video to, it's on the way where
I know you're talking about when you say graduate. Hey,
so the song
I'm on it now.
That's on the way to where I want to be, but I'm still trying to work on just how I want to sound and all just the contents of what I'm rapping.
That would have worked.
About.
That would have worked if you would have came out rapping when we was trying to be in the streets.
Yeah.
Nowadays Nowadays it's 1,000 new rappers. Well, I'll forget, even if they ain't good.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you this because I try to tell somebody, even if 1,000 rappers come out every day and 900 of them ain't good, it still give me 2 new people to listen to.
Facts. No, facts. You
so
get
now,
distracted from
now when I'm listening to 2 new people, then I'm listening to another 2 new people. I'm listening to another 2 new people. Now when you try to drop your second one, I'm saying you ain't even taking it serious.
Yeah. Also, it's time too. It's time. I got songs. I got songs, but the rollout and how you want it to look and what you want people first. Thing to how they want to see it. The first thing you gotta, because people attention span short.
Most definitely.
So you gotta. So
and your shit gotta look good.
They gotta look good. They gotta splash. That gotta be the first thing. That's why the video was like, man, like, oh, he for real. Like, it's a video. He posting it. Like, so that definitely, and it's the time. So me being at school and then coming back and going back and forth, it's just.
You got it though, bro.
Yeah,
listen,
and
I ain't just saying that shit. Listen, bro, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Take
full advantage. Take full advantage of your opportunity.
Yeah, that mean a lot because I'm still, I be on the.
Don't be afraid. And don't be scared to wear
for
9
sure.
different hats, homie.
For sure.
Listen, bro, we gonna look,
But you
man.
can't really. People say you can't really do that. That's what.
But you can't do it. Now, let me tell you something. What I mean by it, like me, I'm a father.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be a father off the top.
Right.
I'm a hard work. I get up every day. I'm gonna handle my business.
Mm-hmm.
I run my podcast. I got 2 other businesses that I run. Like, I'm tired, but I gotta get it done.
Yeah.
Because the only way that this one dream work is I gotta do. Yeah, I gotta do it, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to find time.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to do your work, do the ball, and you're gonna have to do your music.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying wear 9 different hats at one time now.
No, I think I'm agreeing.
But 3-4 hats sometimes it can help you, right? It'll mold you and shape you where you need to go.
Because I feel like it's crazy you said that. I feel like so. Last year when I used to have a big game, like a big game basketball wise, I'm like, I'm finna go make a song. It gave me an extra. It just gave me, like, both of them went hand in hand with me. So, like,
I can tell.
So it's like, man, if I'm finna go make, hey, this the best I ever rapped right here, because it just. And then if I make a song, then I'm like, man, this the one right here. Like that graduated song, I was like, oh yeah, this the one. I'm ready to go get in the gym the next day because I need something. With rap, with music, I done peaked right here. With basketball, it gotta be, you feel me?
Yeah, most definitely. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, so it's like so that's why I thought about I'm whatever in basketball, I'm like this in basketball. I was like, ain't no way I'm finna be sorry at rapping or music.
Yeah.
So ain't no way I'm finna come halfway like with something
else.
But
I feel like, I don't know, but I feel like you would have knew anyway if it wasn't good before you even got to drop it.
Yeah.
Somebody,
no, definitely along the way.
Most definitely he would have told you,
like,
hey, bro, you tripping, man.
Yeah,
I might just write something for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let you do that.
Facts.
All right, now let's do this. Ball playing, you doing your thing. What's next? Because when you balling like this, most definitely Hoop Dreams is you know what I'm saying, NBA, right?
Right.
But I want to hear from you because you got a lot of other things that's going. And plus, college is different now. Y'all got NIL. Y'all got so many other different things that you guys can get money off of.
Right.
What's next for you?
But yeah, so like basketball is only that's what gets you. Basketball will get you paid, but not necessarily from basketball. So like you get the notoriety of being, he was this basketball player and he did all this, but it's so many other, alleyways that you can take it. Like you can go every different way because you can start something, AAU team, this and that, program, nonprofit. Like, so that's just the name of where you want to be. That's why I'm using, basketball to wherever they take me to fuel everything else that I got. So I want to start AAU teams and start a nonprofit and just, create a brand from basketball that, that started with that just to go.
Yeah, and give opportunities to other kids that look like you.
Yeah, so every different way. You can just, especially with the camps that I did, you're going to bring that back and just everything that I did, everybody else, of course, they seen me doing it growing up. I done, came from where they came from. So that just automatically, they just make me want to, do something else how I did it.
I see your passion, bro. And when I say that, I see your passion. I see basketball and music.
Yeah.
I see how both of them complement each other in your
yeah.
life. What basketball mean to you? Like, how important is basketball to you?
Okay. I mean, it's everything. Everything I ever knew, growing up, I feel like I chose basketball, like, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't nothing that I just got. Of course, everybody else is a sports family, but
that ball just walked over to you.
But basketball is just something that it's a different feeling. I just love to see. Like, I love to get up and go to the gym. I love to get up to see the ball going through the net. I love the feeling that it give me. So when you ain't find nothing else that can, give you the same feeling, it's different. Like I tried different stuff, So
Yeah,
it's just what gave me fulfillment. Like, like this what I was supposed to do.
That's dope, because sometimes people don't really realize what they come to do until it's almost too late.
Yeah.
Having a basketball, how passionate you is, and then the open basketball can open up doors to nonprofits.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Basketball camps. It can take you to a whole different level just by the passion of basketball.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just from like,
that's why I had to ask you that.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to a younger player who want to play college ball and have aspirations of going to the league?
Yeah. We got to do something every day. You got to, it don't just happen. I ain't gonna lie. It don't just happen because, so it was, I felt like this was like, a long time in my life, like when I was younger, like I wasn't always whatever. So I wasn't always as good as everybody else that was, my peers. So it didn't happen overnight. It's like you got to do the same thing every day, at least something. You got to do something every day. You can't just say, okay, I want to be best, or I want to make the team, or I want to play when I get to high school, and you ain't did nothing. So you got to, every single day you got to do something. And once you stay in your lane, find that, I got to do this every day. I do this every day. I ain't seen nobody that did it, did it every day, not be good. So I just
Facts.
So
consistency is key.
That's I promise you, because that's the biggest thing. I ain't never, if I watch people, even when I'm in college now, I done seen people that done started right here, like, oh yeah, he ain't really that good. To a year later, and it's like, oh man, he can hoop now. He ready. Yeah. So it's just doing something every day is the basic point.
No, you make sense, bro. Let me tell you something, man. The greatest rapper right now of all time, probably what I hear, because I'm from South, is Lil Wayne. Right?
I would agree.
Okay, but it's practice, like you said, because when you first would have heard Lil Wayne, he was wobbly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now when you listening to him, you like, dang, he can rap. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I see what you're saying, though, because a lot of times consistency is key. That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah, facts.
Consistency is key, because a lot of these people that we listening to or we seeing hoop now, music-wise, didn't start like that.
Yeah.
When we heard Jay-Z first time,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Just countless of other artists, when we first heard them, we like, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? There's some artists you hear instantly, we like,
They just, that's
you know
rare.
what I'm saying? It's very rare. Like LeBron.
That's rare.
Like LeBron coming in.
Yeah, they don't happen.
I'm going to give you that props. I'm not giving props to LeBron. I'm just giving you the props on coming in the league fast and making an impression fast.
Yeah, facts.
It don't happen like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It takes consistency.
Yeah.
It takes hard work. You see what I'm saying? It takes that. It takes that shit that you can't buy.
Mm-hmm.
It got to be in you.
Yep.
And just because you know somebody that got it, they can't touch you and then rub off on you. But the good thing about it is having somebody that close, they can tell you.
Yep.
And if you're a listener,
you gotta listen too.
Just listen. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
My golden trait is, I always say your pops, me and your pops in the same era. We grew up together, kind of, street sense wise.
Yeah.
But I will say, man, your pops got something that he said, and it resonated. And that's our motto is, we don't listen to nobody.
Yeah.
We do what we do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We ain't got time to be listening to nobody, because what I'm this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at what I got going on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes, man, it gets like that, but you got to bring yourself back to reality, and you got to understand, man, the places that you're going to go is going to be big, and it's going to be expectations on you. People going to look at you, how you conduct yourself, because we're looking at the people that genes and DNA you got, they conducted themselves.
Right.
Great interview, bro. Love your positivity. Love where your head at, and just not a basketball player, but an entrepreneur who see more than a basketball. See what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
And to be your age. To be your age, and doing this is even better. You see what I'm saying, homie? So, like I say, man, y'all already know this is how Born Rich Club, this is how we get down. We bring and we highlight artists, we highlight entrepreneurs, athletes, anything that you got going on in the world, and if you want to bring it to the forefront, man, most definitely this is something that's mean. This is something big to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You.
Listen, man, this interview shows my age. I am interviewing my homeboy son, but it also shows me the love, the gratitude, the things that he has instilled your family, not just him. Let me ask you this before we go. Family. What family mean to you?
Man, the biggest thing. I ain't who I am without family. That ain't, you just got to realize you don't get to where you get without, the core and who done instill everything that into you. So like that's the biggest thing, because you give thanks to them that they, brought you up the right way.
And there y'all go, man. Listen, family. So y'all already know what he mean by that. Family stick together. Family stays together. Family might beef, but we love each other.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And family is all you got.
Yep.
So remember that, man. This your boy Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets. Listen, man, before we go, how can the world, look at any of these damn cameras, man, how can the world get in touch with you?
I bet. My Instagram, Marcus Fitzgerald Jr., that's where I be at, all the time. So that's probably the biggest
on
one.
The gym or the studio?
Yeah. Social media wise, that's where I be. Yeah.
There you go, man. Listen, man, y'all make sure y'all hook him up. Go check him out, man. Listen, unfortunately, yes, he's gonna miss this year, but next year next year back jumping out the gym.
Yeah, y'all gotta tap into the get back,
most
the recovery,
definitely, man.
for sure.
Hey, I'm gonna need some tickets, man, on that sideline, man.
Already.
But this is what that is, man, on that court. Listen, man. Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets, Born Rich Club podcast. This for the culture, y'all. Love y'all. And before I end it, I'm gonna say this, man. Get money, stay true, get money. Peace.